This is the L2C Media Network. Live from the Fred McLeod Sports Desk at the Tom O'Neill Studios in Jackson. This is Steve's Sporty Balls, featuring its final and a whole lot more. I'm Harry Von Stuttgart, your announcer, and as always, Steve's Sporty Balls are presented by the L2C Media Network. Now, with the scores, the headlines, and the big stories in the world of sports, and with a little something extra too, here's our man, Steve, the Bex Man Bex. And good evening, everybody. And as you can see, well, he finally jumped up. Oh boy, what a day. How you doing, everybody? I'm Steve. And for the past couple of days, my brains have been freezing. Have froze up. But tomorrow is definitely going to be a very interesting day indeed tomorrow. I got some things I got to do tomorrow, but I probably won't be able to get out of the house tomorrow. So, well, hey, I'm going to busy myself. I got a lot of cleaning. I'm going to try to ask for some assistance, some help, and I hope to get it. Anyway, we got a lot for you tonight on the broadcast. Can you excuse me for a moment? I've got to do a little something. Uh, just got to get my little mind here and just please tell me. Thank you. All right. Okay. Man, scary. Just keep it like that. Okay, folks. Hi there. Okay, time now to give you some sports. But before we do that, we have to do a little something because, as you know, when somebody has a birthday, we do have to celebrate it. And somebody does have a birthday. Aubrey Edwards, the referee extraordinaire from All Elite Wrestling, and we'll get to their show coming up tonight. She's got a birthday. That's right. And as you know, anyone that has a birthday has to get our tradition. And our tradition is, as always, on a birthday, since it's public domain and no longer cost an arm, a leg, and your firstborn, and probably your secondborn, we get to sing happy birthday, but our tradition is a little different. We sing it, or I sing it, as layovers. Oh, so here we go. You have to hold the microphone like this and do it like this. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aubrey Edwards. Yes, baby. Smack that canvas with a 1, a 2, and a 3. Take care of business, baby. You got this. You are the true queen of the ring. Happy birthday to you. All right, there you go, Aubrey Edwards, your birthday song. May you live long and prosper. Anyway, now we done that. Let's do what we do, and that is take you through the world of sports with a stop at the hardwood. That's right, folks. It's time for some basketball. And we always start off with the basketball scores from the pros. That's right. It's time for the NBA. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. You see the best in basketball when you watch the NBA. When you watch the NBA on another network. All right, let's get to the scores. And by the way, all of our scores are presented to you by Caesars Sportsbook and Casino. If you have a bit of a gambling problem, if you think you have a bit of a gambling problem, please call the fine folks at the National Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700. That's 1-800-522-4700. You can be a nanny mouse. Okay, let's punch this one out, guys. Come on. Punch it out. Thank you. There you see. You see, it has a way of working, you see. All right, let's get to it and get with it. Funky like a monkey. All right, we got 3 games to give you updates on. They are still going on as we speak, so let's speak of them slowly. 2:47 left to play in the third quarter. It is the Denver Nuggets leading the Sacramento Kings by a score of 76-73. 3:23 remaining in the third. It is the Utah Jazz leading the Portland Trailblazers, natted 4-3. And at the half, oh, you can rock it, you can roll it, you can stomp it, you can stroll it at the half. Oh, when you're going b-ball, you make sure you hit the half. Let's do this in the half. Let's do this in the half. Let's do this in the half. All right. And the halftime, folks, it is the Los Angeles Clippers leading the Washington Wizards by 257-55. We continue now with some final scores from the land of loose hairs. There we go. Let's bring it up. All right. Boston Celtics beat the Charlotte Hornets 115-101. The Chicago Bulls have the Pistons number again. But, yeah, they let them have it. 114-108. Chicago, once again, unstoppable. Oh, boy. Phoenix Suns, I wonder what is going on with the Phoenix Suns. They are hitting some high notes this season. They hit a big one against Miami Heat, 111-90. The defending NBA champs, the Milwaukee Bucks, beat the Atlanta Hawks, 124-115. In overtime, the Houston Rockets laid waste to the Los Angeles Lakers by a score of 139-130. There was some big news in that game. We'll tell you all about it. The Minnesota Timberwolves took out the Oklahoma City Thunder and survived 132-102. Orlando Magic over the New Orleans Pelicans 108-102. New York Knicks beat the Dallas Mavericks 107-77. Raptors over the Spurs 119-104. Yes, friends, it is a strange way we have. All right, it is time now to bring you some college hoops. And let's do it. Let's bring in some college hoopies. Let's start first with only 2 games on the schedule. The 23rd ranked Florida Gulf Coast beats Stetson 82-67, and the 25th ranked UCF totally annihilated SMU 61-28. Ooh, yes, that was bad. Bad, very bad. All right, let's go now to the men. as I do a little adjustment. And here we go. All righty. And there was no games on Wednesday? You kidding me? Come on. There had to be some games tonight. Yes, there were. Thank you. All right, 58 seconds left to play in overtime. Prairie View A&M leads Alcorn State 62-61. 21 seconds left to play in the game. Virginia up on Louisville by 4, 49-45. 7:53 left to play. Georgetown leads Seton Hall by 1, 43-42. And just underway. In fact, that just is about 11 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It is the first quarter. No, it's first half. Thank you. Women have quarters, men have halves. It's Utah Valley over Abilene Christian, 21-13. Final scores from other little fun bon mots. By the way, we should clarify something. We're in the tournaments, folks, right now. Prairie View A&M and Alcorn State about to finish the SWAC tournament quarterfinal. Virginia and Louisville about to wrap up the New York Life ACC tournament. Georgetown, Seton Hall are in the Big East Invitational. And Utah Valley and Abilene Christian are playing in the WAC tournament. Anyway, now that we got that, let's do it right. In the Big Sky Championship first round, Sacramento State beat Idaho 57-54. In the New York Life ACC tournament second round, it was Syracuse over Florida State 96-57. In the Atlantic 10 championship first round, LaSalle over St. Joseph 63-56. Thank you. We can't do the commercials here. Sprechen Sie Hoo-ha. Okay, where were we? Oh, yeah. Where was I in our final soliloquy? Okay, I'll have to do it again. Big Sky Championship first round, Sacramento State over Idaho, 57-54. In the New York Life ACC tournament, second round, Syracuse over Florida State, 96-57. The Atlantic 10 Championship first round, it's LaSalle lead over St. Joseph, 63-56. Nevada leads New Mexico 79-72 in the Mountain West Championship first round. Portland State over Idaho State 66-52 in the Big Sky Championship first round. Final in overtime, and I don't mean to overheat on this one, in the New York Life ACC tournament second round, Boston College eliminates Wake Forest 82-77. In the Pac-12 tournament first round, Stanford beat Arizona State by a score of 71-70. Texas Southern in the SWAC tournament puts his money on the line. Okay. Stanford beat Alcorn State 71-70. Texas Southern in the SWAC tournament beat Jackson State 54-50. In the Atlantic 10 Conference first round, Rhode Island beats Duquesne 79-77. In the Mountain West Championship first round, Utah State leads Air Force 83-56. And final in overtime is Butler 89. And we're ready for action. Well, action ye shall get. Screws up. Utah State over the Air Force by a score of Well, let's get to the top one here. Rhode Island beat Duquesne by 2, 79-77 in the A10 championship. In the Mountain West Championship, Utah State of Air Force 83-56 in overtime. Butler in the Big East tournament beat Xavier 89-82. Eastern Michigan held a little impromptu conference. Excuse me, I yawn. Okay, let's keep going on the scoreboard. Eastern Michigan over Northern Arizona 78-75. Oregon over Oregon State 86-72. Missouri over Ole Miss is 72-60. Houston Baptist, here we go. Okay, let's begin the begging. Okay, Eastern Michigan leads Northern Arizona by 3, 78-75. Oregon leads Oregon State by 6, 86-72. Missouri has a little problem, mainly because they rather sleep. Sorry. Oregon beat Oregon State 86-72. Missouri beat Ole Miss 72-60. Houston Baptist over Incarnate World 74-64. Norfolk State 74. Delaware State, we love your car. And do we have the blessing? All right. Let's see. Houston Baptist beat Incarnate Word 74-64. Norfolk State at blank. Oh, boy. All right. Houston Baptist beat Incarnate Word 74-64. Norfolk State in the MAC tournament quarterfinal. Norfolk State beats Delaware State 74-66. In the first round of the Big Ten tournament, Northwestern survived a mighty scare. And, Northwestern survived a healthy scare. They beat Nebraska by 2, 71-69. And we hope to see you in the same flesh again. It's been fun. No, I'm not leaving or going anywhere. You must admit, whenever I feel sleepy, I just start knocking out. Oh. Oh, boy. All right. Let's keep going here. Rice over Charlotte, 73-61. Louisiana Tech over Marshall, 77-67. Fresno State, yes, friends. Fresno State beat up San Jose State, 69-67. West Virginia defeated Kansas State 73-67. UMBC over Hartford 80-60, and Vermont with the vested vertical, as they say. Ugh, excuse me. Okay, whoa. Okay. Vermont over Binghamton 74-42. Virginia Tech in overtime beat Clemson 76-75. Ryder beat Iona 71-70. Colgate over Navy 74-59. St. John's over DePaul 92-73. Vanderbilt, gorgeous, what sign? There we go. Ooh, I'm sorry. Let's see, where did we leave off at? Colgate beat the Navy 74-58. St. John's over DePaul 92-73. Vanderbilt over Georgia 86-51. McNeese over Northwestern State 80-67. Coppin State 59. Howard 57. Penn State over Minnesota by 9, 60-51. UTEP over Old Dominion 74-64. Yay. Washington State over California 66-59. Sam Houston over California Baptist 65-31. Utah and Washington were postponed due to the vid. St. Peter's 77, Fairfield 63. Florida Athletic, none of anyone's idea wants to work. Okay, thank you. Oh, God help me. Oh, okay. St. Peter's beat Fairfield 77-63. Florida Atlantic over Southern Man 86-59. Sam Houston over California Baptist 65-35. Washington State beat California 66-59. Sam Houston defeated California Baptist 65-55. All right. Oh, God. All right. Washington State over California 66-59. UTEP over Old Dominion 74-64. Penn State over Minnesota 16-51. There is your hotline. Okay. Oh, boy. Hmm. 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 Okay, sorry about that, folks. No Nick Riccia tonight. He has a Twitch stream to do, and he'll be over there. He did appear with the lovely Enchantress Oh Canada, that Persian princess, Nina Infinity, and she was looking good in a bleep COVID-19 tank top. Oh, God help me. There we go. Okay. Okay, and those are your scores. Wow. We haven't even gotten out of basketball yet. Okay, we're about to, because here comes the G League. Yay. Presented to you by our friends at Gatorade. Is it in you? Well, if it isn't, it should be. So let's get down. Let's get down with some brass tacticals and go to our game night summary. Two games to report on. Grand Rapids Gold defeated the Long Island Nets by a score of 96-89. Let's try that again. Grand Rapids Gold beat the Long Island Nets 96-89. Birmingham Squadron over the Iowa Wolves 117-113. That, my friends, ends our basketball tour. Yay. So let's get you acquainted, updated. Oh boy. Oh. All righty, let's give you one for the road. Let me just going to gulp here. Welcome to Thursday. Welcome to midnight, folks. Okay. We got it right. Good. Thank you. Okay, let's kick it in gear and then get ourselves out of here. All right, let's talk Major League Baseball still in a lockdown as we near the 100th day. And on Wednesday, Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred announced another wave of regular season cancellations. Opening day has now been postponed till at least April 14th, effectively canceling another 2 series for each team. Last week, Manfred announced the first 2 series of the 2022 regular season had been canceled. Opening day was scheduled for March 31st. Cancellations come after 2 days of marathon bargaining sessions between Major League Baseball and its Players Association failed to result in a new collective bargaining agreement. Manfield released the statement on the latest wave of cancellations. In a last-ditch effort to preserve a 162-game season, this week, we have made good faith proposals that address the specific concerns voted by the Players Association would have allowed the players to return to the field immediately. The Cubs went on extraordinary lengths to meet the substantial demands of the MLB Players Association on the key economic issues that have posed stumbling blocks. The clubs propose ways to bridge gaps to preserve a full schedule. Regrettably, after our second late-night bargaining session in a week, we remain without a deal. The owners' imposed lockout is approaching its 100th day, and Major League Baseball set another soft deadline for canceling games Tuesday. That deadline was pushed to Wednesday following 17 hours of bargaining, and while the two sides this closed the gap on economic matters, the biggest sticking point right now is an international draft. Major League Baseball wants one, the union opposes it. The running tally is 4 canceled series, the running tally is 4 canceled series for each of the 30 teams. In general, each team plays roughly 2 series per week throughout the season, so this is tantamount to canceling 2 weeks of the season. The two sides remain on contact as of Wednesday evening through Marley Rivera of ESPN. She classifies it as a communication rather than negotiation. All right, there is that, folks. Wow. Got some NFL news? Let's roll it, peeps. All right, the Seahawks are cleaning house ahead of the official start of the 2022 offseason. On Tuesday, Seattle reportedly agreed to trade franchise quarterback Russell Wilson to the Broncos and then informed longtime linebacker Bobby Wagner that he will be released. Wilson's departure marks a monumental transition for the franchise. But Wagner leaving is nothing to shrug at, either fresh off his 8th straight All-Pro nod, The question centerpiece logged a career high 100. And did I say that right? Yeah, career high 170 tackles at the age 31 in 2021. And while his loss saved Seattle 16.6 mil this year, it opens the door for another team to pounce on his production and his leadership. So think about that, folks, when you hit the sheets tonight. Oh, boy. All right, let's move along because I am getting a little sleepy. There we go. All right, another little NFL news. Russell Wilson will be in a Denver Broncos uniform in 2022 and beyond. The five-time Pro Bowl quarterback became a part of a blockbuster trade that will see the Seattle Sonics send him and a 2022 fourth-round pick to the Broncos in exchange for Drew Lock, Noah Fant, and Shelby Harris. A 2022 first-round pick, 2023 first-round pick, 2022 second-round pick, and a 2022 fifth-round pick, and a 2023 second-round pick. Oh, boy. Anyway. In looking at the trade more closely, while it is easy to claim the Broncos gave up too much to acquire Wilson, having lost down Aaron Rodgers not an hour prior to breaking the news of this trade, it's really more complicated than the Hall would have indicate. So we are alive into the gray for what will go down as one of us. Okay, there we go. It's quite the king's ransom, yes, but it's for one of the league's kings at the position, a position the Browns haven't been able to figure out since losing Hall of Fame quarterback Peyton Manning to retirement 6 years ago. Okay, good luck. Oh, boy, I tell you. I'm going to try to make it. Okay, let's go to some sports media. I'll be back in a second. I'll add the we'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned, please, if you will. Thank you very much. Oh, boy. Be right back. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. Hi there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Drinking water. I'm gonna get all my labs done on Friday. Okay, let's get to some of the stories from the media. Yay, 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 yay. All right, this year's NFL broadcasting carousel. Whoa, hi there, Uno. Thank you. Start with Troy Aikman heading from Fox to ESPN, and that's led to plenty of discussion on if Joe Buck might join him. But an interesting part of that has been Aikman's hints that he wasn't entirely, what the hell? Thank you. All right. That's led to plenty of discussion on if Joe Buck might join him. But an interesting part of that has been Aikman's hint that he wasn't entirely happy with how his exit from Fox played out. And he went into the most detail he's offered on that yet on Tuesday in an interview on Sports Radio 96.7 and 1310, The Ticket in Dallas. Thank you, Back Scratcher. Now, a little transcript of that has been forwarded to a lot of the media from Greg Joyce of the New York Post, which just happens to be owned by Rupert Murdoch, that owns Fox. It's a strange set of circumstances that led me to where I am now and not be back at Fox. And I never would have envisioned that 6 months ago, and so it is strange. When negotiations couldn't reach what I felt was fair value, I was able to negotiate an opt-out after 6 months, which allowed me to be a free agent. Then Fox never jumped into the game. They never made an offer. I didn't have any conversation with Fox until I got a call to congratulate me on my new deal. So that was a decision they made, and it's fine. Very nice, isn't it? Now, as Joyce goes on to note, his Post colleague, Andrew Marchand's reporting illuminates the details here a bit more. As Marchand noted, ooh, we're going to have some fun today, aren't we, kids? Yes, we are. Okay, let's try it again. This time we're not going to touch a damn thing. As Marchand noted in his original February 23rd piece about Aikman potentially heading to ESPN, this started with Aikman agreeing to do Thursday Night Football for Fox in 2021 and agreeing to a 4-year extension to do so. But working an opt-out into that, he then activated that when he got a better offer. That's right. And this is how Marchand wrote that. Before this past season, according to sources, Aikman used the leverage he had to make this new deal possible. He had an out in his contract in which he could say he would not do Thursday Night Football this season. With that leverage, Fox agreed to give Aikman a 4-year extension at $13.2 million per year. But there was one final stipulation to the contract. Aikman could opt out after this season if he were to secure a bigger and better contract, according to sources. Now, for the past year, Aikman had flirted with leaving. He spoke openly about possibly going to Amazon. Well, in the end, ESPN, which had been trying to figure out its top booth for years, came in with the strongest offer yet. And as Marchand wrote more recently, Aikman's deal at ESPN is in the range of 90 mil over 5 years. That would be an average of 18 mil a year, the same as Tony Romo is now reportedly making per year at CBS when you include perks, although Romo is on a 10-year contract deal signed last February. So the ESPN offer is certainly better money-wise per year than the previous extension Aikman had signed with Fox. especially considering that it also comes with him working Thursday night games in 2021. It's also notable that Aikman was able to work in that opt out to that Fox extension, and that he did so after feeling Fox didn't offer what he felt was fair value. Now, it is interesting that Fox didn't propose a final counteroffer here, and it's understandable why Aikman isn't thrilled about that, especially given his long history with the network. But there is some risk to putting out a full formal offer. If you know the other party isn't going to accept it, for example, Kenny Mayne specifically cited the 61% pay cut ESPN proposed for him, and that got a lot of attention. Ooh. At any rate, it's unfortunate that Aikman's long relationship with Fox ended this particular way, but there may be some overlap here to how sports free agency often works out. Plenty of people wind up moving on from their original team for better deals. Aikman just the latest to do so, and we'll see how things work out for him at ESPN. Good luck to us all. Yes, good luck. All right. Coppin State and the school's 97 NC2A tournament upset win over South Carolina is the subject of a new ESPN Plus documentary. Another headline, Aaron Donald didn't want NBC's Rodney Harrison to leak details of their personal conversation. And believe it or not, there's a Lewis Hamilton documentary coming to Apple TV Plus involving F1 Drive to Survive company Box to Box Films. Tony Hawk, who broke his leg, has a new documentary, Tony Hawk Until the Wheels Fall Off. And it's an HBO release date and now has a trailer. So if you want to see the trailer, look it up on YouTube. Also, Pat McAfee suddenly very concerned about the spread of misinformation. Why are you doing this? There we go. Thank you. You may disappear, little advert. Please disappear. Thank you. And Texas and Alabama fans are not thrilled about a likely swamp ass, way too hot Fox Big Noon game in Austin. Ooh, that's going to be exciting. And Stephen A. Smith lost it as Chris Mad Dog Russo epically fumbles his chair on the show First Take. Matt Berry has a new multi-year ESPN contract. And we got a new report on the big streaming deal that Major League Baseball has just did. Would you like to know what it is? Well, we'll tell you. Yesterday, Apple CEO Tim Cook revealed that they struck a deal with Major League Baseball for an exclusive slate of game broadcasts on Apple TV Plus. The Friday night doubleheaders marked the latest sign that Apple is very serious about getting into live sports on the heels of the tech giant's reported interest in a big slice of available NFL properties. As part the basics of the Apple deal from the Post yesterday, from Awful announcing yesterday. As part of the agreement, Apple will air weekly Friday night doubleheader on Apple TV Plus, including pre- and post-game coverage. Additionally, the deal contains a live show called MLB Big Inning, which sounds like your typical whip-around show. The Friday night baseball games will be available in not just the U.S., but also Canada, Australia, Brazil, Japan, Mexico, Puerto Rico, South Korea, and the United Kingdom. Of note, these games in Apple's package are exclusive, meaning they will not air locally on your regional sports networks. It was long assumed that these games wouldn't be exclusive, much like ESPN's previous midweek package. Well, today, Michael Ozinian has a piece at Forbes with the financials of the Apple deal and also the yet-to-be-announced deal with NBC for a slate of games headed to Peacock. Numbers are fascinating, especially given the current lockout and labor situation. So here we go. The new multi-year streaming deal between Major League Baseball and Apple is worth $85 million annually over 7 years, according to several sources familiar with the agreement who spoke with Forbes on the condition of not being labeled, because otherwise known as anonymity, 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 uh, anonymousness. There we go. Anonymity. Yeah. Because the discussions were private. Under terms of the new pact, Apple will pay a $55 million rights fee and $30 million worth of advertising. Apple gets exclusive rights to telecast 2 Friday night baseball games each week, about 50 a season in the U.S., and to 8 countries overseas via its Apple TV Plus. Apple has the right to exit the agreement after the first or second year. I have a feeling they're going to be leaving after the first year. In addition, Forbes has learned that Major League Baseball has come to terms with a 2-year streaming deal with Comcast NBC Sports for Monday and Wednesday night games. ESPN did not pick up in the new agreement with Major League Baseball, mainly to stream on Peacock. This deal starts this season and is worth $30 million annually if the season ever gets freaking started. That's a pretty hefty addition to Major League Baseball's annual revenue. Although considering the billions the league brings in via national broadcast rights alone, an extra 100 million doesn't represent a massive percentage increase, but it does highlight again that being a baseball owner comes with widespread built-in advantages over other businesses. Now, from the league's perspective, getting into business with Apple is probably not a bad thing, especially considering they seem very serious about their sports push. They're the world's richest corporation, and while there are real concerns about whether consumers would follow Major League Baseball to services like Apple TV Plus, the league clearly views it as the right long-term play. Of course, all this is conjecture until the games actually start being played again, which doesn't feel likely in the near future. So there you go. Happy landings on a chocolate star. Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. And that is it for the media outlet table. Let's get over to, there we go, some sports as we wheedle our way to our international desk. So here we go. Alrighty, we're just waiting for. Okay, there we go. Let's hit the button. There we are. All right. Okay, let's get you to some soccer action. Let's go to Champions League, round of 16. Manchester United and Sporting Lisbon ended regulation goose eggs, so they went to the totals, and Manchester City beat Sporting Lisbon 5-0. Real Madrid beat Paris Saint-Germain 3-1, or an aggregate 3-2. Dundee or St. Mirren over Dundee 1-0 in Scottish Premiership action. In the Europa League round of 16, Lyon over FC Porto 1-0. Eintracht Frankfurt over Real Betis 2-1. In the EFL Trophy semi-finals, Hartlepool United over Rotherham United. Actually, they tied 2-2, but Rotherham won 5-4 on penalties. In the Highland League, Fraserburgh defeated Deveronvale 6-0. Brora Rangers over Forres Mechanics 8-0. Nairn County over Fort William 4-0. Bucky Thistle over Keith 6-0. Brechin City over Rothes 1-0. In Australian A-League action, it was Central Coast Mariners and Melbourne Victory 1-1. They ended a 1-1 tie. Melbourne City beat MacArthur 3-1. And Wellington Phoenix over the Newcastle Jets by a score of 3-2. That's right, 3-2. Ooh. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is just almost it. We got one more little rounder to give you, and that is, of course, as we said, the second round of international sports. So here we go, and it looks like a short time period here. Okay, in basketball, in the Euro Cup in Europe, Slask Roarclaw defeated Trento 77-68. Morabank Andorra over Joventut Badalona 72-71. Virtus Bologna over Veneza 83-72. Levallois beat Hamburg 85-62. That's Levallois over Hamburg 85-62. Gran Canaria over Bursaspor 87-81. And let's update you on a few things if we may and can and do. In the 12th minute of the fourth quarter, In the 12th minute of the fourth quarter, Denver Nuggets lead the Sacramento Kings 106-100. And in the 5th minute mark of the fourth quarter, the Los Angeles Clippers lead the Washington Wizards by a score of, actually now it's a tie game, 95-95. Denver Nuggets, by the way, they defeat the Sacramento Kings 106-100. In Italian basketball, Cremona over Basket Napoli 96-93. Sassari over Trieste 89-75. In Espanol, San Pablo Burgess over Murcia 89-83. In hockey, the National Hockey League, Vancouver Canucks and the Montreal Canadiens are tied at 2. Finland, Ilves defeated Saipa 5-4. Kuku over Hamelina 6-1. Pelicans beat Karpat 3-2. Turku beat JYP 4-3. In baseball, in the only preseason baseball game, the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks beat the Omuri Giants 6-1. And in cricket, after day 2, the West Indies trailed by 109 runs with 6 wickets remaining in the first innings. And in the ICC World Cup women's cricket, India required another 235 runs with 8 wickets and 239 balls remaining to at least get back in it. There you go. And there you go, despite the fact that I went to sleep many times. That is going to wrap things up for us, except that we opened and now we close with the birthday song for AEW's finest referee, Aubrey Edwards. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday, Aubrey Edwards. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh. Okay, folks, that's going to do it. We'll see you tomorrow night at 11:35 for more of Steve's Sporty Balls. Remember, may your sporty balls be large, full, and, well, shiny. Thanks, everybody, for watching from the Fred McLeod Sports Desk here at the Tom O'Neill Studios. Steve Baxley saying thank you for watching. Good night, everybody. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. We'll talk to you tomorrow. For now, Steve Exley, so long.